The Nashville Public Library presents Storytime with the Professor. Hey, that's me. So, time to do this once again. Marvelously marvelous. Everyone get your crayons and pencils for later and sing along if you know this song. Because here we go. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. Well, hello everyone. I'm the Professor from the Nashville Public Library. We're doing story time at my house. Behind the camera is my daughter Rainer. Hey Rainer.
Hi Rainer.
All right, let's start with a name game. Let's try Rainer first, just like this. Rainer, Rainer, Bobainer, Banana, Fana, Fofainer, Me, My, Mo, Mainer, Rainer. Okay. Oh, now I know. Every week our little friend Simon is watching. All right, Simon. We're going to do your name. Here we go. Everybody else try to do it as well. It's very easy to do. Follow along. Here we go. Simon, Simon, Bobiman, Banana, Fana, Fofiman, Me, My, Mo, Myman, Simon. Oh, and also, I always get messages that Hazel's watching. Hey Hazel, how's it going out there? Well, wonderful. Hazel will be our next name. Easy breezy, let's do it. Here we go with Hazel. Hazel, Hazel, Basil, Banana, Fana, Basil, Me, My, Mo, Mazel, Hazel. Nicely done, everybody. Here we go. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. Alrighty then, how many of you know the game Simon Says? Can you play Simon Says? We have a game just like it. It's called Professor Says. Same rules too. Only when I say Professor Says, so listen close. Professor Says, clap your hands 3 times. Professor Says, slap your knees 4 times. Now everybody raise your hands really high. Oh, I didn't say Professor Says. Rainy. Professor Says, say a big hello.
Hello.
That's a little hello. Professor Says, say a really big hello.
Hello.
That's more like it. It's a great day to make some new friends. It's a great day to make some new friends. Are you ready for some games and fun to sing and read? We've just begun. It's a great day to make some new friends. Woo! Always a great day to make new friends. And I have a very good friend coming up here. You know, it's very interesting. We use our hands a lot. Sometimes we don't think about it. You know, as a juggler, as a puppeteer. Now take a look at this. So you may be wondering, whose hand is that? Who does that hand belong to? Well, it belongs to this wonderful person, puppeteer, dancer, and teaching artist, Bonnie Duncan. Hello, Bonnie.
Hello, Brian. It's wonderful to see you.
It's great to see you. How are you doing?
We're doing well as best we can.
Okay, sure. And tell all the kids where you are, where we're talking from.
I am in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow, I love Boston.
Yes, I loved our visit when you were here.
That's right. I was there not long ago. It's so great to see you. And it's always great to see you perform. Your stuff is always so interesting and fascinating and wonderful and expressive. And really, the thing I like about it is it's something really different. It's something we've never really seen before. So I want to talk to you a little bit about your puppet shows and the things that you've done. But first, you're a puppeteer and a teaching artist, but you've also been a dancer. So I have some pictures of you as a dancer. Look at that. Outrageous.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Can you tell us about that?
This is from a piece called Lumen. For 8 years, I danced with a company here in Boston called Snappy Dance Theater. And we performed sculptural acrobatic dance theater. So not only did we do these giant feats, we also had pieces that had humor in them and puppetry and objects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here's another one. Is this from the same thing?
Yes, it's from a piece called Overneath. And those giant tubes were textile tubes. So they were about 20, 25 pounds. And we danced on them. We put them on our heads and became characters. And there was a book of photos made, which this is from, and then we made a dance from it as well.
Okay. Now, what is going on here?
My same dance partner who's in the last picture. This is my dance partner, Tim Gallagher. He and I danced together for many years. He's now an emergency room doctor in Brooklyn, side note. So he's doing a lot of amazing, difficult work right now. But he and I made a piece together, which was a love story to the Postal Service, which feels very timely right now. And the whole piece was about misconnections and relationships. And we used puppetry and acrobatics and stop motion animation to tell this story about two people and misconnections and a budding love that survived.
Right. Now, the first time I ever saw you perform, and the first time I met you, you were performing at a Puppeteers of America convention. And this show, The Squirrel Stole My Underpants.
Yes.
It is such a wonderful show. And I was so blown away by it that we asked you to come to our latest Puppet Festival at the National Public Library several years ago. And all of this physical, your dance quality and your expression is shown. There's a squirrel stealing the underpants off of the line, and the chase begins. I mean, look at that picture. Isn't that hilarious? Wonderful, wonderful stuff. And then you represent yourself in the play as a puppet. And it's really clever, really marvelous stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about how you came up with this idea?
Well, I just had twins. So I was the mother of a 2.5-year-old and twin infants, and I was very lost and doing a lot of laundry. Oh, yeah. And my husband, who's a theater director and writer, he and I were talking about making a new piece of theater together. And the Puppet Showplace Theater, which is a theater here in Boston, was encouraging us to make a show. So we kind of brainstormed ideas, and the title came to us. And it made us laugh. And so we just made this show on a whim out of things we loved. And I used everything I knew how to do and sewed everything out of clothes and did it while my babies were napping. And it just kind of took off. People really connected with it. And I love performing it. It just makes me so happy.
It is a treat to watch. It is just a treat to watch. And all of your background comes into play of dancing and physical comedy, and your facial expressions are just so marvelous. Here's another show, Lollipops for Breakfast. There she is again. Let me find out some more pictures of that. This is from Lollipops, right?
Yep, it is another mini Bonnie, or Sylvie is the character's name. All of our shows have the same character, which is kind of my own clown character, Sylvie. So this has mini Sylvie in it.
Right, and it's this. It looks tremendous. You can see in this picture, you're even controlling the lights by hand.
Yes.
Yeah. And then here we are, another moment from the show.
Yes, she travels into a pop-up book.
Oh, she travels in the pop. I'll go back to that. That is a pop-up book. Okay, we can look closer at that. Oh, that's great. Marvelous. Marvelous. And this is a very funny picture.
Yeah, I had to get back in a little bit of acrobatics. I really missed it. And I think you don't usually see someone dive into a lollipop machine in a puppet show. So this is always a surprise. Wait, she's going in, she's going further and further, and I go all the way inside the box.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And here's another picture. What character is this?
This is Bird. Bird and Sylvie are best friends, and they try to make a perfect lollipop, but things go wrong.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, now tell me about this show.
This is our most recent show called Go Home Tiny Monster, and it was based on true events. All of us in the Gottabees, which is the company that all the people who make these shows, we all experienced the loss of our home for different reasons. And so we made this show as a way of honoring all the people who helped us get back into our homes.
Okay, here's another picture from it.
Yeah, it's a very sweet show. It's very funny, but it's also quite sad.
Sure.
And it also is about community, and the audience actually gets involved, and they help Sylvie feel better and help her rebuild her home. So it's a very special show. It had just started to get its legs and feel finished when we had to stop performing. So I'm really excited about performing it again.
Doing it again, sure.
Yes.
And look at that puppet. Isn't that a great puppet?
Yes, this is Junior. And the puppets in Go Home Tiny Monster were made by Marta Ekhogen, and she is a Norwegian artist. And she hand crochets them, these monsters, and they're all improvised. And she was wonderful to collaborate with.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and speaking of collaborations, these two guys travel with you and do the shows with you, right?
Yes, that is Brendan Burns and Tony Leva, and they provide all the music for our shows.
Oh, okay. Great, great. Now, one thing that's great about these shows is that there's no dialogue, there's no talking, but live music. And that way, anyone in any language can enjoy these shows.
Yes, we performed the show in India and Turkey and Scotland, and I mean, they speak English there, but still. And for many audiences who don't speak English in America.
Right. Well, I like that. You know, that's a wonderful thing about puppetry is how in any language it can be so accessible.
Yeah, and I think the Brendan and Tony's music is very rich and complex, and they really share the emotional journey that my characters always take, so I don't have to do all the work, if that makes sense, because the auditory is just really, I feel very lucky to get to collaborate with them.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to show a couple of things that are very different. Here we go. What's going on here?
Well, it's funny, when I was dancing, I started experimenting with puppetry. And so I would do the puppet slams, which are performances, small experimental puppet pieces for adults. And this is one of those pieces with two nobody puppets that were created by someone else. So.
Yes. And here, again, working your hands.
Yes. I returned to using my body because I missed it so much and felt frustrated and out of time with building things. And so I was like, why can't I just use my hands? So I've experimented a lot with just using my hands as the characters.
Yes. Yes. Now, sometimes we take that for granted, I think, how often we use our hands and how important our hands are. And you use them so effectively in your performances. This is another one, right?
Yes, it's similar, just getting in there with your hands. And I think what's interesting is how I use the hands. I really, they're not necessarily like two fingers walking. It's like just the way your whole hands move. They come to life in a different way.
Yeah, so kids, you see, you don't need a fancy puppet to show expression. Look at what Miss Bonnie is doing. Now, right now, you just mentioned the Gotta Bees.
Mhm.
And so I want to direct everyone to Google that, look for Miss Bonnie online, because you're doing performances as the Gotta Bees. And here, this is one, right?
Yes. So since we have not been performing live, we made a series of 9 videos featuring puppets and movement and my family. And they're all prompts for you and your family to play, because that was something that's really important in the Gotta Bees work. And then from there, developed this new project called Screenplay, which is an interactive Zoom experience where you get to act out a story with me, with Brendan and Tony's music, and you use objects in your house to bring the story to life. This picture is from Race Through the Snow, the show we just made that we just performed last week and shared with audiences, which is really fun because you get to use household objects to become other things, puppets and other objects.
Wow. But so we need to get on your mailing list.
Yes.
Go to look up the Gotta Bees and find out what Miss Bonnie is doing, because it's only great. It's marvelous stuff. And another thing to look up, kids, if you're interested in puppetry at all, is the Puppeteers of America, which we're a part of, and this other puppetry organization, Unima. Wonderful ways to find out about puppetry that is going on and that sort of thing. So, Miss Bonnie, it's so great to talk to you and so great to see you again.
Same here. It's wonderful. And I want to just say to every child and adult out there that you can make a puppet out of anything. And all of our work encourages you to make your own shows, because that's how you start, is you just got to play.
Great. Yes, exactly. You just have to start.
Yes.
Just start. And so hopefully we'll get to see you online and with more exciting and wonderful stuff. And maybe we'll get you back here in Nashville for another festival or somehow, and maybe I'll get to Boston and see you perform again.
All of the above. Yes.
All of the above. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Bonnie. It was just great to have you here.
Thank you, Brian. It was wonderful seeing you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And now here's a moment from JJ the Lamb.
Hey, Cat. Cat. Guess what I am? Wrong. I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing. Have you ever heard of a wolf in sheep's clothing? I'm the opposite. I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing. I think it's funny. Hey, no attacking. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. You're not showing your best side, Cat. People think you're mean. Relax. Spread the love, everybody. Mwah. I know I look like a hedgehog.
Do 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 do. La 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 la. Woo! Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. It's always good to see you. Wasn't it nice to see Miss Bonnie? Remarkable. Well, I hope everyone is doing very, very well these days, following our simple rules, keeping a good distance from each other, and washing our hands. And do we jump on the bed? No! Never jump on the bed. You see, there's a story that goes with this. I've heard there were 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor. The doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed!" What was that? All right, well, going on. Now there were 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed! here! Who are you? Who are you? Stop it! All right. There was one little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor. The doctor said... Guess he's gone. The doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed!" Who are you? Get back here! Get back here! Woo! Oh, Professor! Oh, Professor, where are you, Professor?
Woo! Well, that certainly was crazy. Lots of noise going on. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and make a rainbow. So how about everybody get your markers or your crayons and a piece of paper, and let's see what we come up with, shall we? Here we go. Let's make a rainbow, a rainbow, a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. All right, let's get a color. What do you say?
Pink?
Pink? Oh, that's a good start. Here we go. Pink is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. How about another color?
Purple?
Purple? Purple's such a pretty color. Let's see what we have. Purple is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. How about another color?
Blue?
Blue. Oh, I just had blue. That'll go nicely. Blue is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try another color.
Green?
Green. And Cedric's favorite. Green is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try. Let's get another color.
Yellow?
Yellow! Yellow! Yellow is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors. Come on, let's try.
Orange?
Orange. Orange, you glad you said orange? I sure am. Orange is a color that's found in a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow so high in the sky. Everyone, let's make a beautiful rainbow with favorite colors and a whole lot of fun. A beautiful rainbow high in the sky. La 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 la. There you go. A beautiful rainbow from your imagination. Very easy to do, very fun. And this brings us to the end of our very fun story time. I'd like to thank Miss Bonnie for joining us today. Wasn't she terrific? We hope to see some more of her stuff. I'd also like to thank the Nashville Public Library, where I work. I love working at the library, and we have puppet shows there, all thanks to this guy. We should always mention Tom Tishner and his puppets, because he's the reason that we have our Washington Productions Puppet Company. He started back in 1938. I'd like to thank Dave Patton, who wrote the Rainbow Song, and it's a great day to make new friends. I'd also like to thank my daughter Rainer. Hi, Rainer.
Hi,
For
Raina.
taping today, and JJ the Lamb for her poem this week. So, thank you most of all for coming and joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.